Okay, so I'm going to show you guys how to do the train cow catcher here. At least the first part. And it's going to be part one. That's just the loft, where we're going to do a sketch of this bottom face, and then we're going to do a sketch of this top face where it's offset by that 3/4 of an inch. And then I'm going to show you the loft function. So I've already started a part in Solidworks. And instead of extrude or revolve, we're going to want to use this lofted boss base. So we have to create a sketch, and then we're going to offset a plane and do another sketch. So our first sketch is going to be just on this top plane, and I'm going to use a tool here called a midpoint line, so that way I know the back side of this cow catcher is going to end up being at the center point of this back face here. So now if we go back over to our drawing here, we've got 1.8 inches, 0.9 inches, so we need to get that into here too. So we're going to smart dimension this, 1.8. This one, I'm going to use the control trick here. Click on the point, hold control, click on the bottom point. We're going to make these 2 points vertical. And then I'm going to go back to here and see this 0.25 and 1.0. I need to have those on there too. So I'm going to make this 0.25, and then from this point to this point it needs to be exactly 1 inch. And then here I'm going to make that one and this. Oops, I'm going to catch that center point. Common mistake. Catch here, and I'm going to make these two equal, so now everything's there. So now I'm going to exit my sketch, and I get a nice little home plate basically here. I'm going to go back to features, and I have to create a plane that's going to be offset our first reference. I'm going to hit this drop in and say, I'm going to go to the top plane, and I want to offset it by 0.75 inches because that's how tall this part is here. So 0.75, got that in. It creates a plane up above here that I can sketch on. So now I'm going to create a new sketch on that plane. I'm already on there, and once again I'm going to follow the same exact process with a midpoint line. I'm going to make sure that midpoint line is across in the origin, and then I'm going to go up, go over to here, do my alignments. Now I did notice something here. I am not perpendicular to that. So if you right click on your sketch and go normal to, that'll make you all good. This once again is 0.25. The total here, let's see what that is. 1.2 this time. 1.2. Pretty certain I'm gonna make this directly above that by making it vertical. It's going to shift that over. Once again, I'm going to make these two equal also, and then I need the height total. Here it is, 0.75. So I want to add that 0.75 there to there. We got that. Check. Exit sketch. Now I've got my 2 planes and 2 sketches, and they're highlighted over here, or not highlighted, they will be here in a second, by holding control, and then I can go to a lofted boss base, and you can kind of see there's our cow catcher. So that's how you do a loft.